Hello everyone and welcome back to Crackus Creations Network. My name is Jared, aka Corn-Fed Cracker 93, and we got the second episode of this ongoing series of Farm Simulator 15. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue first of all, and let's finish this field. Alright, so let's get this going. We'll hire a worker. Just get him on this, and we'll step out. And we'll go find something else to do. So, let me see if there's anything in this. There is. We got 73% from the last time we dumped in here. So what we'll do is, I think we're going to try to get another tipper. So we're going to go and we're going to take this to the silo over here. And we're going to dump this load off, and then we're going to try to sell this tipper and get a better one that holds a little bit more grain. So let's dump that in here. Alrighty. Let's go see how much we get for this tipper to go towards our other one. Alrighty, so we're almost there. Sorry, I had to fix some volume issues there so the gameplay doesn't overpower my vocals. Had some issues with that last time, I think. There, hopefully that's inside the checkered lines enough so we can get our tractor out. And alright, let's pop that over there. We'll go here. So we're going to get almost, well, 4.3 for it. So let's see how much our other tipper actually costs. So here are the tippers. I think this one will be fine. We'll just have to borrow a little bit more money in order to get it. That's no big deal. We got our money thing right here. So we'll borrow 5,000 for that. That'll be just enough to get that. Alright, so we'll get that tipper. There. So now, with a little bigger tipper now, we should be able to put more grain in here. Because that's a pretty big field up there. So let's get this over to the field, and we'll put some grain in it as soon as the harvester's full. Alright, so now that we're back here, it looks like he might actually be full, so nope, he's just turning around. So we'll put this up here for now. Like I said, we're going to have to detach that header every time we need to unload, which is kind of a pain, but in another aspect, we don't really have a choice, and that bigger header actually helps us out so we can actually do more work with it. So let's switch here. This is where our cows are. So let me think on what we need if we was to get some cow. First, we'll get some chickens, because chickens are actually pretty easy to manage. You don't have to feed them or anything. They just kind of take care of themselves. So let's get... There, 15 of those should be fine for now. So we'll just be able to collect eggs off of them. And first, let's see what we have for vehicles. Unnecessary one. Not really much of anything. I don't really want to bring this tractor up there just because we might need it for something else. This is where we're at a little bit of a bind because we only have one tipper. He isn't full yet, so maybe we can go sell some wheat so we can actually gain some money off of our fields. So in order to fill up our thing, we gotta be over on this side now. Alright, so it looks like we got the most of the wheat. I know canola is one of your best price stuff. Let's see what wheat is going for. So nothing special on wheat. The train station is the best price. So let's see where the train station is as compared to us. So it's not very far, it's right down the road. So why don't we fill up with wheat first, and, or, you know, fill up as much as we can. I don't know if it's gonna fill up this whole tipper, but we'll see. And it looks like it will. We might even have some to spare. Yep, we got 2 tons left of wheat. So we'll go out here and we'll head towards the train station. Alright, so it looks like our train station is right down here. So we'll pull in here and we'll offload this wheat. And this is our best area for prices, so we'll swing right in here and we will drop some off. So I think my next plan of attack is to get a foliage wagon. That way we can collect some of that straw down there and maybe get a few cows and actually gain some profit off of them. Because the straw from the field that the harvester is cutting right now can actually be used to feed the cows. You can use grass clippings as well, and the foliage wagon will pick up grass clippings as well. So we're going to head back there now, see how the harvester's doing, and then maybe work towards getting a foliage wagon. Alright, so there's our harvester down there, and it looks like he is going to need to be emptied. Like I said, if we actually line this up right, it'll be less work that we have to do. So let's switch to this, dismiss our worker, we'll detach the header, and we'll back pretty much right straight up and offload our wheat from the harvester into the tipper. So as you can see, we got quite a big field left to go. But with this big header, it definitely cuts down on how long it takes as opposed to the other one. So it shouldn't be too much longer and we'll have this field finished. But after we get done filling this up, we'll actually see about getting a foliage wagon and we'll actually clean up some of the stuff behind this guy. We'll put him back to work. And there we go. I don't know if I'm going to use this cart just because the wagon's already hooked up to it. So we'll pull this off to the side down here and just be ready when we need to offload the harvester once again. And let's actually see how much a loading wagon is. It's 27 for the first one, which is a decent one. Let's go down here. We'll actually take another load of wheat to the train station. Hopefully that'll be just enough for us to get our cart. I think it should be. The sooner we get the field cleaned up, the quicker we can get going on another one. So that didn't take very much. We got 30% of the cart full. So we'll definitely take this up to the train station. First, let me check and see what other fields we have. Actually, barley's price is up right now. So if we can find the best deal on that, which is looking like the flour mill. Let's see where the flour mill is in perspective to us. So that's right around the corner too. So let's actually store this wheat for a little bit grab what barley we do have, because we're going to make better money with it that way, because barley is in demand right now. So let's dump that off. We'll go over here again to our out pipe, and we'll ignore that happened. And we'll grab what barley we do have in the storage chain. So let me see, barley right there. So let's fill it up. It's hardly any difference between barley and wheat as far as looks go. So this is going to almost fill our cart up again, I think. And it does 85%, so let's get this there as quick as possible and make some good money off of it. Alright, so we're here at the flour mill. So we'll pull up to this and we will unload it and make some good money here. So we got over 24,000 there. So we got $50,810 up in the top right. So we're going to be able to get that foliage wagon now and be able to start feeding our cows. Alright, so here we are back on the farm. We're going to head up here again, check and see how we're doing as far as our wheat is concerned, how the harvester is doing. See if he needs to be emptied again. And it looks like he's not quite full. So what we'll do is we'll actually buy our foliage wagon right now. We'll hop in our other tractor that's right at the farm here, and we'll go up and buy that foliage wagon. Let's buy it right here. Nope, that's a sewing machine. Where is it? Right here. Loading wagon, 27,000. It is there at the store, so let's go up and pick it up. Alright, so we're picking up our foliage wagon, and we're going to go down and kind of clean up the rows of straw that the harvester has left behind. He's still going right along, so it must be fine. Eventually what we'll get is a windrow, and we'll be able to combine some of these rows together and be a lot easier for us to collect. But for now we're just going to have to deal with this, because the windrow is really expensive to get a decent one that actually is going to do a really good job at picking all this up. So as you can see in the bottom right, we are picking up and gaining percentage of all the straw that we're gathering. We'll have to keep an eye on our harvester, and he has stopped, so we will switch to our other one real quick. Unfortunately we can't put a worker on that, on picking up the straw, so just have to take a break there for a second and come back over here, empty the harvester, and then get back to cleaning up some of the straw. Alright, so we'll switch to the harvester. We will dismiss the worker, detach the header, and back her up here and offload our wheat. As you can watch down in the bottom right, it is dropping in percentage of how much is in the actual harvester. So that is offloading it into the tipper now. Alright, and the harvester is empty, so we'll put that pipe in, we'll scoot up here, we will pick up our header again, and we will put our guy back to work. So let's move this guy out of the way, even though I think he's fine right there for the time being. Unless he's in the way of picking up straw, which I don't think he will be. So here we go. We're picking up some of the straw. You could get a baler and bale some of this, but for right now we don't really need to do that. Oops, I did miss some. We'll back up and pick that up instead of making double trips. And there we go. Doesn't look like it's... That's the advantages of a windrow, is that it will put them closer together so you don't miss some of it, but it's no big deal. It's not really that much. We'll just cultivate it right back in. Alright, let's grab this row. Oop, try to keep our tractor straightish. There we go. Alright, so we got our foliage wagon full. We're actually going to go down to our cows and fill up their feeder. Let me see where that is. Looks like the cows are down over here. So we'll go down there, fill up the straw bin for them, and maybe get some cows. Alright, so this is where our cows are going to end up being. So we are going to pull up here, kind of back in here like so, and drop our straw off. And that should automatically fill in there, and it is. I doubt this is going to take all of it, so let me find out where we can sell our hay. And I haven't done it on this map yet, so looks like we'll run up here and see if this is it. Alright, we're going to go down over this hill. Thankfully, the physics on the game allow us to do that without destroying our tractor. And it looks like the hay might go in there, so we're going to actually try that and see how this works. Oops, better pull in there straight. If I can. And it looks like it'll allow us to unload. So we'll unload the rest of the straw here, and this makes us some money. It's not a lot, but it definitely is worth it because you're going to make money off the wheat as well. That we can check and see if there's any eggs here from the chickens yet. Sometimes they hide in the grass. Doesn't look like it. They haven't really been here long enough, and we haven't sped the clock up yet, so let's actually check on our other tractor. See if he needs to be dumped one more time. Yep. pull up here. We'll dismiss our worker. We will detach our header and we'll back up here and unload some wheat. Alright, that's going to about do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching again. There will be more to come. Just keep tuned into the channel. Subscribe for all new episodes coming out of this and much more. We're in gaming release season and there's a bunch more games coming out. So hopefully some reviews and even some gameplay coming along. So like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.